Well, hello there, sports fans. This is Red Ray coming to you from the top of the Golden Triangle. A little behind today. A fella come in with a rush job. So what you're going to see here is I kind of started on the back end and worked my way back forward. I didn't go through all of the tear down and stuff because, be honest with you, I done got to sitting there cutting the keyway before I thought. I said, you know, you probably need to be videoing this. All right, we've got it set up. I've just knocked this top off of it right here, right now. We're gonna get down to where we just barely feel a lip right there, and then we'll zero it. That's gonna be a 1/4 inch keyway. So all we gotta do is go 1/8 inch down. Still no lip on it. We'll adjust that on this outside right here till we find a lip. It'll kick up just a little burst. That's when you're flat across there. That's where your measurement's gonna start on your keyway. All right, when we're gonna run it in there and adjust it, I can barely feel a lip right there. Come right here, we'll zero this. We're gonna take her up 125. So no more than that is, we can get that at one lick. I tell you what, let's just go 50 to make doggone sure. Got a little mist cooler going on to keep everything cool, keep everything pushed off of it. What I'll do, I'll run this down to the end down here, and then we'll run it back off. We'll take a file, clean that up. We'll check it with a depth mic. This isn't something that's got to be just, exact precise. I always try to get things kind of pretty close. We'll get a check to see what it is. Like I said, a 1/4 inch keyway. That'll be an 1/8 inch deep. We had the keyway. Kind of file the burr off of that, make sure there's nothing there. I can't never get this thing to work right. There it goes. We're at about 46 thousandths. What our actual depth of it is. So what I always do then is come back and take my indicator and I set it to 46 because that's what we actually are. Then we go ahead on there. Now we know where we are. Should be pretty close. I got that set at 100 right now, so we'll check that out and see how close we are. Apologize for that skip, and I had a buddy of mine show up. Be 4.5 inches. That last little bit we'll get all the way. We'll get that last little bit on the last cleanup. That way your end of your cut will be clean. Well, we're gonna check it one more time and make sure where we are, what we got. We'll see how this here comes out. Let's see, we are $94. We're still hanging on to that 6 for some reason. So, all righty. So I'm gonna go 25. And add 6 to 31. And because I don't want any problem with it, I'm gonna get another thousandths out of it. We're gonna lock our knee in and make our final cut. Unless we check it and it's off. Feed this thing in there, get that last little bit. Hopefully that little bit we added on there will take care of that. Well, I hope you can see it. Me and this camera ain't getting along by just focusing business now. At any rate, we're about 1.5 thousandths too deep. That's what that extra little, I moved it an extra 1,000 on top of what we had, so that'd come out pretty close. See down there in that end where I didn't clean it all the way up, and then my last cut I took it to the final length on it. That way all that down in there gets cleaned up. You don't have steps and stuff in it. And there we go. Okay, you'll see a lot of these old split sleeves, what I call them. I ain't sure what they're called, but we'll take that apart. Try not to lose your bolts. Put your bolts somewhere you can find them. I'm telling that for my benefit. What I'm doing here is taking these bolts out. These things will have a set of holes that the bolts will go down through here. This is tapered. See your taper here. The sheave is tapered. So when you screw them down in there, it will squeeze that up right there and press it in. You take the same bolts, as you screw them out, there's a set of holes right beside them that's threaded that you run your bolts back into, and it pushes that out. You may have to tap it with something to get it tapped out of there, but that's the way that deal set up right there works. So anytime you see one you can't figure out how to get it off of there, look, if it's got that split, you'll find your set of holes there, and that's the way she'll come off. All right, what I'm gonna do is put this on a shaft and then put it back down in there. Cause we fixed to be done with this little old project.
Have you had a flu shot this year?
I get my flu shot every fall, and now that I'm getting older, I know that it's especially important. I just go to my local pharmacy.
All right, where'd y'all put that shaft now? I'll be kissing my foot.
Not only because I
Let's use this.
because I want to protect my community too.
Help protect those around you. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about getting your flu shot today. This message is paid for with a grant from the Extension Foundation. Your news radio is here. WXCA.
Well, I apologize. I got over there and got busy. This guy kind of in a hurry for this, so I done kind of got in a hurry. Before I took it apart, I measured it. There was 2 5/8. Apart when the fellow's machine went down, so I kind of a little behind on my filming here. So I'll show you how we put it back together anyway. All right, I had a wrench laying around here somewhere. Time out. Yeah, there it was. It was right there where I put it. Uh-oh. All right, that's pretty tight right there, so. Okay. Always take your keys and stuff, get your piece of sandpaper and clean them up. I'm gonna go ahead and get that done right quick and get our shield cleaned up and get it where to put on there. Well, I didn't have it on record, but I didn't cuss neither when I hit my thumb. Didn't hit it hard, just pinched it a little bit. And there you go. She put back on. Everything clamped up tight. I do have to go get 2 new pillar block bearings, and he can put them on there when he sets this, because he'll have to set the depth on this to line up with the other. That's why they got the pillar block bearings on there. So I do apologize for not starting my video earlier, but like I said, he come in, he was in a hurry in it, and I kind of got in a hurry and got a little ahead of myself there too. So, but anyway, we'll get that there to him. Be the last thing we're gonna do probably this year. Like I said, I got in a hurry. The fella was in a hurry. It's kind of a rush job. His machine tore down. I'm gonna try to get it back to him, and so he can get it at least put back together today or tomorrow or whenever. So when he gets started back at the first of the year, he'll have his stuff ready to go, and I didn't have to work New Year's Day. Matthew 27:51, and behold, the veil of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom, and the earth did quake, and the rocks broke. Do you know that same thing, for people that don't believe in this, there was ancient Chinese scrolls that documented that day and what happened, and they also said the Son of God died today. Go look it up and investigate it. You don't believe what I'm telling you. Y'all be careful, stay safe, go to church on Sunday. See you later.